But time now to talk some footy with Katie Loynes, is the newly appointed Carlton AFLW vice-captain. She joins us ahead of what's going to be a big season. Katie, thanks so much for your time and congratulations.
No worries. Thanks for having me and appreciate that.
Vice-captain, how does it sit with you, and is leadership something that you've always wanted to achieve?
Yeah, I've been playing footy for a few years now, and I don't know, for some reason I've never really gone for those roles. And this year with half making sure that the players voted, it was kind of given to me in that way that the players voted, and I was successful in giving the vice-captain role, which was great.
So how does the process work? Is it a 3-2-1 sort of system where the players go away and vote? Is it anonymous? Do they read out their votes in front of the group? There's different ways that teams do it. How did your guys go about it?
Yeah, so we did it on our camp, and the girls had at least 24 hours to put down 3 players that they thought in 3-2-1 votes and who they thought would be great in terms of the leadership group, and then they went with the top votes.
Comes on the back of a
vice-captain and then so on. Sorry about that.
It comes on the back. Sorry, yeah, I cut you off there, but it comes on the back of an extraordinary season by yourself last year. You won the best and fairest in. So your form is, well, it's clearly evolving every year. Do you feel like you're getting more comfortable at the level?
Yeah, I do. And I think previously, before the AFLW started as well, it was just I had a lot of injuries. So, playing consistent football was really big for me, and being able to get through those first 2 seasons without having an injury was perfect.
Let's talk about some of those injuries because it's excruciating, really.
It's a bit of a horrible.
When you read it,
actually. So,
broken fibula, an ankle reconstruction, 2 ACL injuries playing in the VFLW. What was the most severe, and what did you struggle the most with?
I'd have to say the ACL, because after I came back from that, I had a hamstring graft and it just didn't feel right. And then I was playing probably about 2 more years of footy with that graft, and I feel like it was just too loose and lax. And then after 2 years, I eventually went back and saw the surgeon, and then having 2 arthroscopes in that time as well. And then they were like, yeah, definitely we'll have to do a revision, and that's when I had the patellar tendon. And since then, there's been no issues, which has been great.
Oh, that's good. Touch wood. Katie Loynes joining us. She's a newly appointed Carlton AFLW vice-captain. So many challenges to get to this point in your development. Has it all been worth it? Ankle reconstruction, broken legs, ACL injuries that you talk about, but to live your dream and play in the AFL, is it worth it?
Yeah, it definitely is, and I'm a Carlton supporter as well, so being able to put on that jumper in those 7 rounds that we have is just amazing. And, being able to walk into the club each, training session and be around the girls in the club, that I when watched the boys play at Princess Park was just, it's a great feeling. And, to be able to run out now wearing that jumper it's just amazing.
I've read that you are a massive Carlton fan. So back Princess Park days, Sauce and Braddles and Cooter and Diesel and these sort of guys, Camporelli. Can you nail it down? Who's your favourite Carlton player of all time?
I'd have to say Cooter, and then you know what? They all kind of come under that one umbrella, and they were just magnificent. So it's been actually good watching them on Fox Footy and the classic matches and kind of reliving those days a little bit. But yeah, they all kind of come under that one umbrella, and I'd probably have to say Cooter. Just with what he could do was just outstanding. I don't think anyone could really replicate that.
No, he was an absolute freak. Hey, new coach Daniel Harford, how's he been? What's he brought to the group?
Yeah, he's a bit of a funny guy, Harf. He's definitely brought humour for a start. He's got a real good energy, and the girls, it's just brought a completely different dimension to the group, and it's a great buzz around the group as well. So, yeah, he likes to have a joke, but then he definitely can turn it on to serious and, get the most out of the girls as well, which is great.
What's the balance between the skill development, because still there's some room for improvement in that space across the competition and no doubt with your side, versus the way you want to play, so your game style and your game plan and your strategies? How do you balance those 2 facets of the game?
Yeah, well, it still is in its 3rd season, so we need to obviously take that into account. But I think, definitely there needs to be a lot more in terms of focus on skill development. But I think with our game plan last year, unfortunately, we probably went a little bit too defensive. So to allow that attacking style of play, we really limited that. So I guess that's one area that we're focusing on for this season.
And it comes around pretty quickly because you've got a practice game this Saturday taking on the Cats. So I guess everyone's really excited to put the training stuff away and get the balls out and play some proper footy.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've been training before Christmas and, the girls are just so eager to get out there and kind of put into practice, I guess, that game plan that we were talking about. We look forward to taking on them this Saturday.
And then round one for you is on February the 3rd versus North Melbourne. So what are your expectations this year? I mean, it's difficult because you don't know what everyone else is going to bring, but what is a pass mark for the Blues this year and how far can you go?
Yeah, well, there's no expectations, I guess, with our new game plan. We really hope to improve and hopefully make it up the ladder, so that would be great. And then also, we're really looking forward to taking on the Kangaroos for our first round. So, there is no expectations, but we'll just look forward to each round and go from there.
Well, Katie, good luck. We'll follow you with interest. Looking forward to the season getting underway. Congratulations on being the new vice-captain and looking forward to seeing you in action this Saturday against the Cats and then round one, the proper stuff, February the 3rd.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, guys.